Please choose. Okay. Okay. Jackie, good evening. Hello. Pyro, hello. Good evening. Oh yeah, this was that one clip that was in the reveal, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I will say, I'm a little disappointed there's only 2 unlockable things for each so far, but I'm assuming they do open that up later. Splatoon? Yeah, I've been trying to resist the temptation to call it Splatoon. Okay, so I do see some like multicolor. Is that? Okay, so that's more gradient. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was going to be a gradient effect or if it was like one eye would be one color, the other eye would be different. Okay, like solid pink. Big team scissors. Oh no! I was gonna go with what's it called? Team paper. Also, they don't let you. Yeah, they don't let you like rotate the character around to see the back. Oh, there's more. Okay, all right. Oh my goodness, that is a statement. Keep it like that. Rouse. Okay. Oh, it's just the 3. Go thin. Aha. So why does it have dots? There's dots on that one. Can I change more stuff on that, or? Well, let me. Okay, I can. Let me back up a second. It still doesn't let me spin the character around. Oop, wrong one. Beef, good evening, hello. I go with these pants, the bright yellow, shoot, what was the name of that Bruce Lee movie? Oh, it was the one where he was wearing the bright yellow jumpsuit and he got kicked in the chest by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Let's go with that. You can't do much. Yeah, I heard it was mostly just exploring. Like, the only actual gameplay was apparently the tutorial. Oh, I forgot you could update, or not update, customize little buddy. Want to customize little buddy? Oh, that hair. That's a Karen haircut. I'm gonna have to ask you to not. Ooh. Return him into pineapple. I like the pineapple look. Let's go for team scissors. No, I've been on the fence for team paper for quite some time, but I think I'm gonna pull the trigger tonight and go with team paper. Yeah, I'm gonna make him a pineapple. We're just leaving him behind? Spent all that time customized? Oh, there he goes. Okay. Alright, see you later. Basics. Okay, so this is... Aim for him? Okay. Well, look around. Maybe I want to look around. Is there any, barren wasteland out there? Just a whole lot of nothing? I can't barrier break this at all, can I? I'm already kind of digging the music. Rip. Yep. I've done this song and dance maybe once or twice. On some woodwork. Car! I don't know why I'm surprised to see a car. There was a van in the reef. I'm gonna sneak up on little buddy. He'll never see it coming. He'll never see it coming. I'm gonna jump down and check it out. Maybe I wanted to... You're glowing. Why are you glowing? Oh. Is it good stuff? Is it a weapon of mass destruction? Is it a weapon of minor destruction? Is it a weapon of minor annoyance? Oh. Is there other stuff? I want to see if other stuff. Never mind, it's too limited. There's not a lot of other stuff. See any... Huh. There's something interesting over there. That's like an old excavation place? Like a fossil dig or something? I'm already kinda... Trumpet, good evening, hello. Not yet, not actual, Splat 3. They just have the world premiere, which they give just the tutorial. Demo, it barely counts as the demo, to be honest. Alright, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Try to stay in the shooting range for long because you can't test out any weapons. Yeah, I heard. Like, this is the only actual gameplay thing so far. Everything else after that is just either making splat. Does he react at all? Oh, he doesn't react. I thought maybe he would. I thought he might do like what Callie Marie do at the valley, where they get a little bit of ink and they shake it off after a bit of time. But yeah, I think someone said it's pretty much just run around the city, just see people, make splat posts, pick a team, and that's it. Squid Surge? Jumo thing for a while. What is Squid Surge? Find out which team is that. I guess, I mean... I remember the first time I heard about, like, competitive... can we reset the... Yeah. About competitive rock, paper, scissors teams, which kind of blew me away, and they had, like, actual quote-unquote strategies, which seemed odd. I don't trust all that blue. Wait, do I have access to... Yes. I don't suppose there's any goodies in there, is there? I mean, if there was, I don't think they'd copy over to the amazing city. What's the jump that we're posing? Oh, the little, for lack of a better term, I guess, dodge roll thing. I can get up here, can I? No. I really need to check later if the soundtrack is available on Amazon. Because I remember there's a site I used to get a bunch of Japanese merchandise at. Oh, that's him making the little smoky trail thing. But, I remember checking a site I used to go to called Ami Ami, where I used to buy, like, figures and stuff when I was very addicted to buying figures. And they would have various other Japanese merchandise, like soundtracks and whatnot. I remember that was where I got most of my my Splatoon soundtracks, with the exception of oh, it's like very faintly playing the that one song that was playing in that one video where they introduced the new idols. But I later had to go to Amazon to get some of the other soundtracks, like what's it? Like the live concert ones. Still a chance to pick scissors or go paper? I'm probably gonna go paper. I'm gonna be honest with you. Deep cut. I keep forgetting the new group's name. Oh, this is the same announcement for the thing. I'm sure at some point, I know a lot of people have already called it. I'm sure at some point when a Pokemon game comes out, one of the Splatfests is probably going to be like which starter you want. Now, one thing I did hear that kind of I've been thinking about is that the new city is like way bigger than any previous hub that we've had so far, which makes me wonder, like, how much stuff are they gonna? Hold on a second. Feels a little bit. This feels a little better. Okay. But it's making me wonder, like, what all things they're going to have in the, like, totaled up by the time all the, I guess for lack of a better term, content in general for the game is going to be, when that gets all done and over with. Oh, is that the, oh yeah, that is that, Reggie something. Regirock, that was it. Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, at this part of the... I don't remember the whole thing. Localized entirely within your kitchen. I love it. I'm gonna grab that, I like that. But just with how huge it is, I'm wondering if, like, any of the things that are currently just empty space right now just gets filled up with all kinds of whatever extra stuff. Oh, Jesus, that one person that makes all their posts about money. Oh my goodness. I remember him posting about money all the time in Splatoon, and I didn't think I would, let's see that guy again. Because honestly, this feels like there's a lot of room. Just a lot of stuff. Like this is kind of huge. Just the whole city in general. It's actually a little bit intimidating seeing a city this large. What do you... Oh, never mind. Oh my goodness, should I make a... Hey, dude. Should I make a splat post? Should I make a post to show how creative I am at stuff? What is... Yeah, like a lot of these, Oh, hey, that's the people. Those, it's them. Well, let me get Big Man in there, too. Do they interact in any way? Like, do they look back at the player and wave and whatnot, like the idols in the last two games did? Please, I'm staring at you guys very creepily. Acknowledge me in some way. Thank you! Yes? Okay. I don't know exactly what we're yesing to, but... Is it about me wanting them to acknowledge back? Like, there's so many just closed-off buildings. I gotta imagine a lot of these are gonna have some actual use. Like, it's not just gonna permanently lock up everything. Yeah, just leaving all your trash here. Why would you do this? Look at this. We just got here, and people are already littering. I'm disappointed. Oh, did you just boop? It boops. I can move him. Come in with me, and no one will ever see you again. I'm gonna keep you in here. Do you know the way? Do you know how to open this? Are you the keymaster? I don't know that he is. He's probably not. Is there more stuff over here? I can't quite... No. Alright. Plane? Or is that just the tram? It might be the tram. Okay, it sounded more like a plane. Oh, there's the guy. There's the dude with the Aurora Borealis at this time of the year at this part of the city. Localized and central... entirely within your kitchen. Is that people just dressed exactly the same? Mostly the same? For the most part? Okay, I do kind of want to explore some of the... Alright. Wait, is that also the same music? Is that Ammo Nights? Is this the Sheldon store? I think this might be the Sheldon store. That music sounded familiar. That's the Sheldon store! Is the... Yeah, Sheldon, would you like to... Can you not armament shame me, please? I just got here. Everyone's already talking trash to me. So is this the, Wait, what? Alright. So which one is this? Oh, that's the one with, Parko. That was her name before they, confirmed Harmony. So, I love how she puts that. Oh, wait, I can't welcome you yet. You're not respectable enough to get a greeting. I think they said, like, she, sells the locker stuff? This is single-player mode, right? Give me the single-player mode? No. Alright. But what I'm wanting to know is, if they let you buy, like, multiple copies of the same thing for the locker. So if that's the case, I remember seeing at one point a, I think it was like a cardboard box that had this, the Happy Squid logo on it. I'm thinking, you know what, I might just entirely fill my locker with just those boxes. So is there any... That's the post. Okay. Like, I understand that not all of these stores can be opened. Like, a lot of it's just set dressing and isn't actually going to be used. But some of it, in the future, I imagine, has to be made playable. What is this? Oh, that's the platform that they were dancing on during the thing. It is. Hello. Just an unmarked building and just creepily opens on its... Oh, hi, big man. You're not Big Man. I forgot there's a specific big man named Big Man. See, at least he's asking if I'm gonna be okay. I'm thankful for that that reassurance there. Also, he has a very high-pitched voice for a big old dude. I think it's kind of the Mike Tyson thing, like he's a big old brick. I was gonna use a term that I probably shouldn't on stream, but dude's built like a brick house, and he's got the Can I get the Mike Tyson voice? That's not a Mike Tyson voice, but he has a very high-pitched voice for how huge he is. Like the hat guy? Is that the hat guy? Is that what the hat guy is? Oh, this guy. Okay. What was this guy's? Shoes. Okay. I want to find the hat guy. I'm gonna cut. Oh my god. Now here's a question. What if I need to potty? I need to potty right now. So this is a very... Well, maybe it's not that big. That's where I just was. Like, I know I could just go to the menu and just go to each thing like this, but I just want to look around. I want to kind of drink in the scenery. Let me in the training room. You and me both, brother. That's neat. Kind of weird, there's just a whole lot of nothing here. This definitely looks like the shady part of the city. Or maybe I shouldn't be going unarmed by myself. See, I can't, I better not. Let's see, can I just accidentally just oopsie-daisy myself off of the, It's probably not a healthy thing to do, I probably shouldn't do that. I mean, just something's gotta be of use there, like later, in future content, maybe? Maybe? I think this is actually, I don't know if you're here when I was mentioning, I don't think you were. It was last night I was talking to Dat Boy about some clips I'd seen where people kind of went out of bounds on certain parts of this map, and they ended up places they weren't supposed to. And apparently there's like a spot somewhere, I think, in there where you can like land on an invisible ground that's right here. I don't think you could go anywhere, it was just somewhere you weren't supposed to be and you just sort of float above the water. It was just kind of a, oh, that's kind of neat sort of thing. Not really anything amazing, but it was kind of neato. Hello. Oh, this must be that card game thing. Okay, I see. Okay, so this goes back to... Hello? Oh. This has to be something else. I mean, the other places with half-open doors were accessible. Oh, wait, is that... Okay, so this must be the new salmon place. Alright. Okay, the music was a little bit familiar. I had to try to figure out where I heard it from. The question is there... There's like one other thing I was going to check. Never mind, I think I did check everything there. Everything that looked okay anyway. That sort of stuck out. So, are the other stores... Wait a minute, what are you? Did I go in here? Did not try to go in there, and it's not, Right, I already checked that area. That very digital music. So is this like the... Maybe the shoal area? That one place that... in Splat 2 that no one ever used because people almost never play locally with multiple systems. Also, that music. Say the more of this music I'm hearing, even though it's just a little bit, the more I feel like I need to see if there's a soundtrack available. Wait, is this the... Okay, I think I might have to just bite and go to the... Just go to the menu to find some of these places, because I can't find the clothing place, and I can't find the headgear place. I'd at least like to see these guys. Jeez, he's got the old man, he's got, like, the... What's his name? Like the Lopan mustache. Not Lopan. What was the guy's name on Kill Bill? Pai Mei. The guy had like the old Chinese guy, the really long mustache, and every time he talked, he had to kind of brush it to the side like that. It's kind of got that look going. You know that. Dude, all the shopkeepers in the city are jerks. It's like, oh, you're not cool enough to go here. The audacity of such an action. How dare I attempt to purchase clothing? It's up the stairs. Which stairs? There's like 17 flights of stairs all scattered about in the city. There's this flight of stairs. There's this tiny 3-step flight of stairs. Oh, hey. Older merch. Alright, first off, rude. Second, a little too personal. Next to Sheldon's. Next to Sheldon's. Okay. Sheldon's. It's fine. I remember where that is. Next to Sheldon's. Aha! Stairs! Aha! Okay. Oh my goodness. There's... Hold on. Never mind. I just saw another flight of stairs. I got really excited, and I was like, "Oh heck yeah! I'm going up the." Never mind. No, I'm not. These are boxes. You need to store these. Like this is not a place for this. Boxes don't go here. Boxes go in there. I assume. If it's a wait, hold on. Did I see Callie's hat just hanging out inside the outside the store? Let's say. I do like his voice. I do like that. And that is Callie's hat. Mostly, I think. I think it just needs the star on it. But other than that, it seems it's mostly close. Oh, yeah, I forgot. He has the little guy back there. Yeah, that's kind of... I don't like that it kicks me all the way up. Parka! But I'm not a fan of Pufu. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that hot take out there right now. I'm not a fan of them. I've gotten way too much fake news. I don't like using that term, but that's the best. Holy crap! Why are there so many jellyfish all here? What is specifically for jellyfish in this area? What is you are? But you need to go join the rest of your flock here. Like you're gonna get lost, someone's gonna pick you up, and they're just gonna spread you on a peanut butter fish or something. Oh, that. You know what? Maybe I don't want to dive into that. That looks very sewer-ish. It's time. Time for what? Oh, it's. Okay. Oh, they did have the. They did tell about the little nameplate things. Waterfalls. That's why they're. That makes sense. Okay. Haha. If by waterfall you mean like a sewage. That. Eesh. Go on, hop in. Join the whatever. I will say, while I'm not, I am slightly disappointed that they don't have more stuff open for the for this little demo. Like, granted, I wouldn't expect a fully playable mode, but something like, you know, what some people were saying, at least have the weapons range open. Because I feel like at least then you can try out some stuff. Because I mean, the content creators that got like playable versions of this already are learning all kinds of ridiculous stuff and new techs with weapons with just stuff in this game that we haven't even seen yet and have any kind of access to. So it feels a bit unfair. But what in the world are you? Oh. Alright. Yeah, I mean, at least going in to see the training room, or at very least, if you let us at least hang out at Sheldon's store long enough to You know, not immediately have him kick us out, but at least scroll through and see the weapons that we can't buy yet. Like, hey, I would love to scroll further and see what things I can not actually play with yet, but maybe in the future could. So I want to just kind of, alright, bye. See you later then. Get that practicing with the junior mechanics. Yeah, I keep seeing a whole bunch of, I've seen a bunch of clips just hanging out in that little tutorial area. Also, I did not, before I moved on, I didn't see what that little, dodge roll thing was. Little shield jump thingy. Didn't see what all that was about. Look at the kits. You can change your clothes. Look at the kits! I can change... How can I change my clothes? Oh, wait, like in the equip? Thought you meant, oh? Oh? Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, did they actually let me... I mean, I know it's not playable right this second, but I guess just to pose with it in the city or something? In the, I will say, one thing I'm not a big fan of. Jameson, good evening, hello. One thing I'm not a fan of, which I hope they fix before the full version drops. I don't like that they don't have the little markers underneath this. Like, you know, at the very bottom of the weapons thing, they would have the number of pages you have. Like, they would have the dots that show what page out of how many you're on. I don't like that that's not there, but that could just be because it's not the full version, and maybe they'll add that later? Possibly? Want more options this time? Or than last time? Okay. I did see the emotes thing, where you have the different victory poses for each of the weapons. I do want to see, what was the... I guess all the shooters would have been the same. I remember seeing the Splatling one where they just kind of spin it around a few times. I'm really hoping they... Because they did say that they were going to add more stuff periodically. I'm hoping they bring back the Splat 1 victory poses. Because I really like the one where the Splatling victory pose from Splat 1 where they kind of dance around a little bit and then they like throw the thing in the air and they like hug the Splatling. I thought that was really cool. What do I do for the... Oh, oops. Alright. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to go. I will say, I do like that the menu seems to, like the equip menu, is a lot faster to load than last time. I'm already noticing that and I kind of dig it. So what is... Oh yeah, that's just the basic. Yeesh. Oh my goodness. Huh. Okay. God, you could serve cereal in that thing. Okay. I like that. Oh dear. A howdy hat? Okay. That's kind of neat. Is this supposed to be the, that's supposed to be like the copyright safe version of Beats by Dre headphones or something? I think it might be. Oh, there's not a lot of hats. Okay. What is this supposed to protect me from? Name literally one thing this is going to protect me from. It's not going to protect my mouth from, like, allergens and whatnot. You got this big, wide open... Oh. Oh. I feel like this is the, that's the star attraction of the, Got Dressed in the Dark special. Eesh. What is that? You know what? I'm kind of liking the small shades. I like that. That's nice. I'm digging that. Yeah, it really doesn't protect against anything. Too much using. Likely paper. I'm probably gonna go with paper. I've been maybeing paper for like the past couple weeks. I think I'm finally just gonna pull the trigger and go with that. And I'm kind of hoping that the gear that I had, the main gear that I had on the my Octo in the last game, comes back. So I'm gonna be very disappointed if I can't make at least something similar to that. Scissors or rock for you? Oh, big rip. Okay. Favorite kit? So far, out of what's available, I'm not sure yet. I haven't really looked at the whole thing, especially because I'm not 100% certain on the weapons in this game, like the subs and specials of this game. Well, actually, the subs are mostly the same, aren't they? Actually, yeah, all the subs do look the same. So maybe they are. I don't know. I guess it's just the specials. Is that the little wave thing? I think that's the wave thing. Yeah, I don't know. And it would really be cool and help me decide what kit I like if Nintendo opened up the weapons range. But I don't know, maybe that's just asking too much. Right, press ZL for. I'm sorry, I'm so used to already knowing what most of the icons are. They give me a whole bunch of. You know, I haven't pressed ZL on the screen in a long time. Okay. That actually answers a question I had about that shield when I first saw it. So, because I remember when they showed the shield on the that one reveal where they were showing a bunch of specials, I saw that and immediately thought of the bubble shield from Halo. That was the exact same thing. You could shoot. You couldn't shoot into it, but you could just walk through it just fine and shoot someone inside of it. But they didn't show that you could do that in the video, so I didn't know if you could do that or if it completely repelled you. Okay, so melee-centric people can still get in. Alright. Okay, I see. Yeah, and that's the thing. And I did see that the, and I posted it in the Discord, I don't know if you saw, but the respawn on that thing, if you're affected by one of the drinks, apparently you get like 1 second respawn, which is kind of nutty. Did they ever show like give a full list of what abilities those drinks actually affect? And if it's like all random, or if certain weapons are more likely to have certain buffs, that sort of thing. Team Scissors, wish you best of luck. Why, thank you. You too, Jackie. I've been wondering about the killer whale thing. Does this say? Okay, so you do actually focus. Okay, so you make it autofocus on an opponent, and then it attacks. Okay, but when I saw that it had six individual lasers, I wasn't sure if it was something that you continuously control or if it just kind of autopiloted. Okay, that's neat. That I saw a little bit of, so that's not too much of a. That's not a surprise. One thing, does this say? So, when I saw the video of that, I saw that the character using it looked all shiny and everything. They had an appearance like they had ink armor, but it doesn't actually say in the description. Have they actually? Have they actually confirmed that that does not come with armor? Because they look very armory when they're all shiny. Crap. Okay. Back is vulnerable. Okay, so it does have a more maneuverable mode. So you're not just a sitting duck. Okay. Okay. I did remember reading about that, and I remember reading that once you start it, you can't really turn it. You can't change direction of it in any way, but I didn't know you could stop it prematurely. I thought you had to just wait until it reached the end. Okay, so you can stop it on your own terms. Okay, that's neat. Oh, is that just the Ink Zuka from the first game? Okay, I think that's what it is. So I'm wondering if... So if a melee person... They restore your team ink? Okay, the drinks. So I'm wondering for this... Like, clearly the way they describe it, it would suck up shots, but... If a person runs at you with a... what's it called? With like a more melee-centric weapon, like a brush or the new sword weapon, will it still get that, or are you still vulnerable to melee attacks? I imagine you would still be vulnerable, right? Especially a roller. I'm sure it wouldn't stop a roller, but yeah, that's the thing that marking and dealing damage. Yeah, I remember seeing that and thinking, this seems like... Vacuum seems OP. I kind of feel like it... I do feel like it would be OP in certain modes, definitely. Like the, what's it called? Like splat zones, where you actively have to put down ink in a certain place. You could just take the zone for yourself and then just focus on using the vacuum in that spot, especially if you're in the last few seconds. Then if the opposing team doesn't go around and kill you directly, then they just lose, and there's nothing they could do about it. Big bubbler. I imagine the bubbler's probably the same. Well, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, because I did see that the bubbler said that it breaks more easily if you shoot the top piece. Now, I don't know how large it is. I don't remember from the reveal video, but... So if it's kind of big, I imagine it would be pretty difficult, but I don't think it'd be that tough if it's not super huge. Are you going to play ranked this game? I don't think so, to be honest. I've only played ranked in 2 for a very short time, and that was already pretty stressful. Like, I'm struggling to make myself go back and play ranked modes in 2 again, because I only actually played Rainmaker and Clams. I haven't even touched Splat Zones and Tower. So I know I should, because I did say I was going to play ranked in the last month of Splat 2, and I've only done that for literally 1 night so far. So I know I need to go back at some point. But that's already more stressful than I expected, so I don't think I'm going to be doing ranked in 3. But that's a maybe. I don't want to completely strike that off the board, but it's not looking good. I'll say that. I do like that this acts sort of like the oh geez, what was it called? The team-wide point sensor from the first game. But then also the fact that it's pretty easy to just jump to avoid damage. So I don't know. M-Y and Y-Y-Y. Good evening, hello. That is a heck of a name. Planning on playing ranked? Oof. Jackie, you already have more testicular fortitude than I do. Booyah bump. That's... I'm glad that's making a comeback. I'm going to go ahead and say that now. Echolocator, that was it. That was a thing. I don't remember because I didn't play a whole lot of Splat 1 before it ended, and the few weapons that I used did not use the echolocator. Okay. I think the only weapon I really used a lot in the first game was the Jet Squelcher, and that had the Ink Strike for its special. Inkjet, okay. It's pretty much the save from the last game. Wonderful. So I get to bring my my rockin' B rank from Splat 2 from the one night that I played ranked. Get to X rank in a week, man. Have fun with that. I'm not gonna. That's too much for me. That's plus 50. Oh shoot, they do go up to 50, don't they? Custom Jet Squelcher had Kraken. I think the reason I didn't use the Custom Jet Squelcher was just because, like, I enjoyed the Squelcher range so much that I never wanted to get close enough to use the Kraken. Like back when, you know, you had the big gamepad with the screen map and you could just go click, hit button, and then that was it. That was the end of your special for Ink Strike. And that was it. You didn't have to sit there and focus on, well, grid go, okay, I'm gonna go here, okay, because I remember what I would do is I would always just, like, I would just see where, like, while actually playing, I would see where, like, snipers were, you know, spots I wanted to flush someone out of. Just look, just, you know, play the game like normal, and as soon as I see the ding, immediately just click and just hit wherever I saw the sniper, and then that was it. I would just keep going. I wouldn't spend more than, like, 2 seconds on Ink Strike. Up to 3 gun strikes. Separating tornadoes. Okay. Not 100% sure how practical that would be, because because it sounds like something would have to be within throwing range. I almost feel like maybe this is a very short version of a bomb rush almost. Like, you only get 3. I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm sure just what I'm reading is probably not doing it justice. It's probably better in practice than I think it is. I don't know. Then everything else looks pretty much... So, oh, they did bring back the hammer. Okay. What's their... Oh, they don't have an actual description for the... Okay. More specials. 100% Zipcaster. See, Zipcaster sounds like it might have some decent use, but I imagine it's probably not difficult to see a sparkling squid just like rappelling all over the arena. So you kind of draw a lot of attention to yourself. And if it does not actually have armor, then that kind of makes it an easy target. I don't know about an easy target. I mean, you are moving kind of quickly, but it makes you a very... What's the term I'm looking for? It definitely gets you a lot of unwanted attention, I would think. I'm not sure what the Zipcaster or Infect does. So the Zipcaster sounds like... I'm trying to think how to put this. It's... I guess like Spider-Man's web? Like his web shooter almost? Like, all the clips I've seen of it, you could you activate it, and then you can go and just fire a line at various other, various surfaces, like far-off walls and whatnot, and just immediately shoot to it. Now, I don't know how far that thing can reach, like how much of a distance limit it has. I don't think it would be endless, but you have a few seconds to just rappel wherever you want, so if you need to really quick get to some sniper area to take out a sniper, or some other area that maybe enemy team is trying to defend, you could just immediately get there. Now, granted, you still have to actually, down any opposition that's there when you arrive, but it gets you there quickly. And InkVac, it sounds like sort of, like basically it opens up a cone in front of you essentially, like not a physical cone, but like you can sort of see a vacuuming, like a cone effect, and it just like inhales any ink shots that are flying in your general direction. I don't know how wide this cone is, but the more enemy ink it absorbs, eventually you can just store it all up and fire it somewhere else. Like, if you played Smash, just think Mr. Game & Watch's, like, oil catching thing, like that projectile catching thing where he holds the cup and he just, like, discharges it afterward. That sort of thing. Available have Zipcaster. Slasher has Inkjet. Don't like. It's your main. Also doesn't have bombs. Has Mist. Ooh. See, I don't have a problem with Inkjet. Like, I'm personally not good with it, but I've seen people do some good stuff with it. But Mist sounds very iffy on Tri-Slosher. Never has Sock Bomb? Sock Bomb. What? Oh, like Suction Bomb? Sock Bomb. I personally don't like the Suction Bombs just because they take so dang long to actually detonate. Oh yeah, I forgot the bow. I'll say this: if they don't add more weapons for the first Splatfest, I don't imagine they will. I mean, this is already a pretty decent selection. But if they don't add more, I'm probably gonna go with the NZAP. I'm thinking I might go with the NZAP. I don't like the suction bombs, but I'm not. Sock bomb is suction. Okay, thought so. I've just never actually heard it called a sock bomb. I mean, I think I usually end up calling it the sucker bomb, but like, I'm not a big fan of suction bombs, but to be honest, most explosive specials I don't use super often, or not specials, subs I don't use super often, with the exception of the soda can one. I forgot what you call it. Tacticooler. Yeah, I do like the support idea of the Tacticooler, because a lot of games I do like that have support roles. I do like playing support, so Tacticooler does fit right into that. That slots in really well. Look interesting. Most teammates have to grab the yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing. So if everyone's spread out, that harshly limits your special's ability. That is a little bit on the rough side. Fizzy Bombs, that was it. I keep forgetting, like, actual names of stuff. I keep making up my own names. I say making up, I'm sure other people call it that too. They're still in this game? What's still in the game? Oh, the soda can bombs. Yeah, I saw that. It was in, where is that? This one. Because I didn't recognize the icon at first. It took my brain a sec to really process it. Oh, but this has that new point sensor. I might want to use this, because I do like marking opponents so teammates can get them. But then again, the Splatter Pro is very ammo hungry, and I don't have my Ink Saver kit from 2. I might not do the Splatter Pro. I think I might go for the NZAP. Aerospray has them? Aerospray has what? What does it have? Oh, the Fizzy Bomb. Yeah. I'm not sure if you can grab more one yourself. No, you can only grab one yourself. It says in the description. There are 4 drinks, but you can only have one. The rest are for sharing. So, if you're going to bring soda, make sure you bring enough for the whole class. Not sure what angle shooter okay, so this one is kind of weird. So, it's kind of like a bullet that you fire directly forward. It's like, imagine if the point sensor. Actually, I don't know if the angle shooter has the same area of effect for the tracking, but the angle shooter, you throw it straight ahead, and it can bounce off wall surfaces, but it also does, I believe it's minor damage. I know it does damage, but I don't think it's a lot, and it marks your target like a point sensor. Speaking of which, do they have... I don't see actual... Yeah, they don't have actual point sensor on here. Those are mines, right? Yeah, they got mines, but not actual point sensors, which I'm hoping it's not just the angle shooter, because I'm going to be honest, Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I did not know that part. It fires forward, it leaves a line, and those that touch the remaining line will be marked. That part I did not know about. So it could potentially mark more than one person. It just doesn't have a round area of effect. It doesn't have a radius. It just has a line that you mark. Okay. That's unusual, but, well, I mean, I don't imagine it's difficult to see a straight line in the middle of solid color ink. But the fact that it can mark more than one person still is interesting. I thought it would only mark the person you hit directly. That is kind of interesting. Splinter Shot Pro had point sensor on Splatoon 2. Yeah, I remember one of the Splatter Pro. Was it the Kensa? Was it the Kensa that had the point sensor? So I remember one of them had it, but not all of them. Because I know the one I used to use was the Kensa Splatter Pro, but I don't remember if that had point sensor or if it had Fizzy Bomb. Original, okay. Okay, so I guess the Kensa must have had the Fizzy Bomb then. Oh right, Dream Kit. You asked me that, and I saw the question. I didn't even answer. So Dream Kit and weapon. So if we're going with weapons as they are now, as they currently are, I would say the Jet Squelcher with the point sensor and either missiles or ink armor. Not counting this, not counting the new stuff, just what I'm familiar with. Now I know that the basic Squelcher, like the vanilla Squelcher, does have missiles, but that has Toxic Mist, which I'm iffy on. Like, I don't hate it, but I feel like it can be better. Maybe if the movement slowing effect was a bit stronger, like if enemies moved slower in it. But as it stands, I'm not huge on it. But yeah, I do like. I would like for the Squelcher to have a kit that's very, very support oriented. So just something you can mark enemies like point sensor, and then you can either kick on armor for your teammates or fire missiles at everyone, and then just go right back to shooting, that kind of thing. I know that the regular dually Squelchers had point sensor and missiles, but I'm actually not good with dualies. Like, I know the whole idea of dualies is to dodge roll, so you mess up your opponent's aim, but I feel like I would mess up mine way more than I would mess with any opponent's aim. The 52 7 special from the first game. Killer Whale with 5.1. Yeah, I kind of glanced at the gal. I didn't really. Oh, okay, I see. Right, it does have that. That's one thing. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about the fact that the new Killer Whale like focuses on one player. Because unless I feel like the only time that would really be useful, because I feel like it would be pretty easy to dodge, and if you're focusing on player A, like enemy A, maybe enemy B might accidentally oopsie daisy themselves into the beam and get hit by it. But I imagine, you know, player A that you're trying to hit with it will just see it and just dodge immediately. So unless they're already kind of in a restricted area that's very claustrophobic, I don't see it being difficult to avoid that. The only really good use I see for that is like if someone tries to throw down one of the bubble shields and they think, oh, okay, you know, I've got this spot that's right here and it's really safe and I can just camp out right here and no one can come get me, and you just laser them out and they have to jump out of their bubble or get killed. I can kind of see that, but Killer Whale seems a little iffy. They nerfed the gal in the splash. When you say the splash, do you mean the splash wall or like the weapon, the splash-o-matic? Because the wall, I mean, what's... People might use aerospray. Let me see. Maybe. Maybe, because this does seem like it might suit Splatfest pretty well, because the aerospray does just put down, it just does cover a lot of area, assuming it still has more or less the same like, what's the word I'm looking for, like turf to ammo, I guess, for lack of a better, I'm trying to think how to word that. That's probably as good as I'm gonna get. The best turf to ammo like consumption, plus the reslide, because that one thing that they showed during the Splatfest description. Remember how they said the second half, when two teams are ganging up on the leader, they would have some kind of beacon thing in the middle of the map, and you had to like go over to it and you had to secure it for some odd amount of time to acquire it, whatever it does. I could probably see someone like rushing in with the reef slider and then just detonating if they see a whole bunch of opposing, like people from the opposing teams there. You just, oh, they're trying to secure that area, you just charge in, detonate, and take out anyone that's still trying to hold out. Now I'm wondering, because it says that it blocks outside ink attack, excuse me, but it doesn't prevent opponents themselves from entering. Now, I'm wondering if that could stop an the reef slider. I don't think it would, because you are technically entering the bubble shield, but if the actual movement of it acts as an attack, and I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, it's a fast-moving vehicle. Would that count as an attack? Would that attack get repelled by the bubble shield? See, these are the kind of things that would be fantastic to test out in a weapons range of some kind, Nintendo. Are you streaming the whole Splatfest? I'm gonna try. I actually got Saturday off. So I'm gonna try to stream the whole thing. That is a 12-hour window. I think that's... If I do successfully stream that whole thing, that's going to be the longest stream I've ever done on YouTube. But I'm going to try. And I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do about food during that time. Really need a test range? We do. We do. Now granted, I don't think that, you know, we'd be able to test that specific thing, like the reef slider versus the bubble shield. I know it's called the bubbler. I played too much Halo 3. You can expect me to call this the bubble shield the entire time. I'm going to go ahead and make that clear. But, yeah, like I wouldn't expect we could test that, but at least testing the other things would be neat. And it's really just... I'm really hoping they don't keep the training room locked until Splatfest. Like, I would like them to open the training room at least a little bit in advance, even slightly. I want to test some of these new things out. 12 p.m. Yeah, that's 11 a.m. To 11 p.m. my time zone. And I've always got Sunday off, so I don't have to worry about staying up too late. Excuse me. Not gonna make it for the first part of Splatfest? Yeah, that was a problem I was gonna have at first. First I was like, oh man, I'm gonna miss the first part of it because I have to work until 4 o'clock, and I'm not gonna get home till like 4:30, maybe 5 if I have to stay at work late for stuff, so I'm gonna miss the first half. Then I thought, well, shoot, my boss is really, understanding about asking for days off. I'll just ask for Saturday off, and yeah, I got it, so awesome. Now, one thing I'm wondering, and I wouldn't be surprised if the answer to this is no, but I'm wondering if any kind of progress as a player that you make in this, like your little freshness thing, gaining levels when you play this Splatfest, I'm wondering if any of that progress is going to carry over into the full game. Like, I know that the some progress from 2 will carry over. Like, they said they give you some of those ticket things that you use to purchase weapons, and what you were saying, ranked, your ranked mode ranks will carry over to some extent. I don't know if they're gonna copy everything directly. Like, if you go in as an A rank, like if you come out of Splat 2 as an A rank, are you gonna go in as another A rank or anything like that? But I imagine they would. They did say they would give some leeway, like they give you some progress. I don't know if it's going to be a one-for-one trade, though. I was kind of skimming through this, and I got distracted. Scissors down. Meet Octos on Team Scissors. Oh, dang. Okay. Let's see. I don't know which shoes. I'm kind of leaning toward these. These are looking kind of nice. Jesus, those heels. My goodness, that is. It's like mobile suit feet. Like, these are the kind of feet I would expect to see on like a giant mech suit. I'm kind of digging these. I feel like if you run for like 5 seconds, you're going to kick those things right off your feet, and you're going to spend half the match looking for your discarded shoes. Yeah, I think I'm going with this. All the people in Discord are also scissors. Oh, goodness. Oh, lordy. Well... Maps and modes. Modes have been updated? Nintendo, did you change it from unplayable mode to playable mode? So I get the feeling you didn't do that. Did you do that? Is that going to be a thing? I don't know that that's a thing. Yeah, everything's still looking a little, Oh, but they will show all the stages that we can't do yet. That's nice of them. Wait, what is... Oh, right, this was the photo screenshot thingy they were talking about. Right. Everything is Splat Zones and Rainmaker. Hope you like these 2 modes specifically. You can have whatever mode you want as long as it's Splat Zones and Rainmaker. Shirts to choose from. Oh yeah, a shirt with a hole in the back. There is indeed a hole in the back, and this is in tatters. This is a T-shirt that makes another person want to buy me another T-shirt. So can you? Well, some people do have the Splatfest T-shirts. Where do you go for the? You go for the. God, just like hearing some of the music from some of these things makes me like, I wanna actually play this, like, now, please. That shirt is hideous. Hey, I look homeless, for one thing, but I don't think it looks awful if you squint at it. Tease. Well, we in it, boys. Pulling the trigger on it. Then can I... Hey! I have a shirt that doesn't have a hole in it. I don't look as homeless anymore. Fantastic. The very back. Okay, I guess that's kind of back. I missed the first half of the Splatfest. Oh, snap. Guys, do you think I should make a Splat post to show my representation for Team Open-Handed? This mailbox where you can make drawings and post them to social media. Your drawings may be viewable by other players, so please don't post personal information or inappropriate content. These drawings may be displayed as signs or graffiti on Splatsville. I'm gonna post so much inappropriate stuff. I'm not gonna do that. Please don't follow my example. That's an awful thing to do. Please don't do that. What's the... Oh, that's the... Wait, so how do I... Where's the option? There it is. The zoom out option. Zoom in option. Let's see. I've done it. Let's see. What do I wanna... I'm gonna post. Hold on a second. Isn't it? Okay, that's how you change the brush sizes. Okay, so I'm gonna... You ready for this? You ready? Okay, alright. Alright. I'm doing it, guys. We're doing it. We're doing it. That M is very big. Okay, alright. And we're getting it. Hold on. We're there it is. Perfect. Nailed it. I forgot. It's gonna ask me for my social media stuff, and we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll post that later. I will post that later to social media for the internet to judge my every decision from then on. But this is kind of... What is this? I've seen this a couple times and I don't quite know what that is. What kind of warning are they gonna hit me with? I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, you're level 1. You're not fresh enough to play. Wait. I remember this song. This was Cracking Up from Splat 1. This was one of my favorite games. One of my favorite songs from Splat 1. It didn't come back in 2. Does this mean we can actually hear this song play sometimes in an actual game? I like that. I'm really hoping this song is actually, like, comes back. Dude, I would listen to this song for hours on end. Just on loop. I love this song. Cracking Up. See, Jameson knows. Jameson knows good music. That's Cracking Up. Oh, Cracking Up's back. I'm already happy for it. This is already going to be worth the price of admission just for Cracking Up. That is good stuff. Oh, man. That is... I'm liking it. You know what? What I'm hoping now that, you know, I'm hearing you know, returning music and whatnot. And I remember when they showed the last video for Salmon Run, hearing that song and liking it. I'm hoping they also brought back the Squid Beats minigame. Hopefully with a middle difficulty, because the music was... No, it was never in Splat 2. It never showed up in Splat 2. I was very disappointed, because a lot of other Splat 1 songs showed up in 2, but that one did not. Crackin' Up was completely absent, and I was so upset when I found out. I'm sitting there like, man, I'm hearing a whole lot of Splat 1 music. It sure would be cool if Crackin' Up started playing all of a sudden. I wonder when that's gonna go. Oh, it's not. It's you didn't put it in 2. Oh, all right. Well, okay. I guess we're not gonna do that then. So that was a little bit disappointing, but I'm glad to hear it again. But I want to know when go to lobby, you can hear it too. Playing a lot of different ones. Okay. I'm kind of curious to hear what... I'm not gonna spend a ridiculous amount of time going to... Why don't I just use that? God, what the heck is wrong with me? Kinda... I think this one was like... What was it called? Like Metalopod or something like that? But it had like the death metal voice to it. Yeah, like the deeper, scratchier voice. I remember that song too. It was Metalopod, okay. Oh, maybe it just keeps playing. Okay, so I'm wondering if, because Jameson was bringing up that it was playing Crackin' Up. That's what I'm thinking. It must be live for everyone. I'm wondering if every few minutes it just cycles and everyone hears the same song, but that song is will be a different song in the rotation. I think it's still Metalopod. So maybe like a few minutes from now, if I go back, it'll have something else. I don't know what all is on their playlist, but I do like that they're bringing the some of the old music back. That's pretty cool. Brisket. Risk it for the brisket. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude, I want to hurry up and play this game now. You know, actual gameplay, not this, not the sightseeing in the city. All of this. It's wonderful, but you know, there's a lot of nothing that we've been doing. Music playing in a mall, everyone's here. It might be that, yeah. Well, I mean, like in universe, that might be what it is. I think you were right the first time about it just being live for everyone. It's on the same rotation. Jesus. Okay. I think it just cycles for everyone in general at the same time. I want the... You know what? I want that. I want the salmon lantern to hang in my locker. Can I get these? I want these. This looks amazing. Like that existential look of horror on the salmon's face. Like he realizes he has become a light fixture and he's not terribly pleased about it. I want that in my locker. Dead left her target. Sydney, good evening. Hello. At least that's what I'm saying. Let us get into the test room. Can we at least test these weapons so we're not just running in blind? Me and Sarge can actually walk around while the music is playing. Yeah, I'm wondering about. I'm thinking that's what it is because I remember one of the videos showed that you could see other players doing stuff like it showed who was in what games. Like, I mean, it's a big open room. There's a lot of room for stuff. And I can clearly see on the right, there's some dude behind a counter. So I imagine you can interact with him for something. Like, talk to him and he'll be like, oh, friend so-and-so is playing whatever mode. Do you want to join him or whatever? Because that's a big lobby within a room. Let me jump in one more time. Excuse me. Because this room by itself looks like it's almost as big as the whole Inkopolis hub from the second game. Like, this looks like it's about maybe, like, 2/3 as big. Assuming that, like, we're in one half of the room and the rest of the room is just what we see pasted next to it. 'Cause there's a lot of room here to run around and whatever. It is live? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Also, something I noticed. I only just noticed as it was, like, fading out. So, it's kind of... So, before I hit the button, to make it clear again, like, I only just noticed, on the left side, where those orange boxes are, just to the left of the big sign in the middle, there's those green, what look like those balloon test dummy things that you see on, you see in training mode and at the opening part of Octo Canyon to the left where you could test out the weapons. Yeah, it is playing Splatac, yeah, I only just noticed. But you see those test balloons, I'm wondering if, like, they actually give you your weapons to mess around with here. Yeah, because I saw more of those dummy balloons to the left, like another green one and a large silver one. So I think that's probably it. It lets you actually, like... I'm sure you can run around, but I think you might also have weapons access there. There's a lot to process, even with what terribly, distressingly little, oh buddy, they're giving us. I'm guessing these are the drink and food booths for, like, EXP and whatnot. The Octavert? Yeah, the one that plays during the story mode Agent 3 fight. Yeah, I do like that version of it. I wasn't sure how I felt about it at first, but that's just because, like, I don't always take well to something familiar being changed. But after I heard the Octo version of Splatac enough times, I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm good with it. I'm actually kind of digging the remix. Yeah, there's just this is... It's a little bit frustrating that it's showing us so much, but we can't really do anything with it. Also, hold on a second. Okay, never mind. I was thinking that this might be another thing. Like, from this view, I just kind of saw that partition behind the velvet rope, and I thought, wait a minute, is there more? Is there like an empty thing back there? Before I saw that wall, I thought maybe this would be an opening to another area, like maybe future DLC or something. But yeah, never mind. It's just walled off some more. Which sucks. I'm trying to see if there's any more just stuff that maybe I missed or could look for. Did I just see her hanging out just in the... Oh, never mind. Okay, I saw that pink thing and the yellow thing, and my brain just kind of filled in the blank, and I thought it was the, I thought I was already seeing the shopkeeper. The girl with the little stretchy arm thing, the grabber. Oh, I forgot, she doesn't actually have it on this. It was only in that one video or screenshot, whatever. Oh, bother. Okay. Like, I know this is kind of a short stream compared to a lot of the other ones I do, but there's not really a lot that they're allowing us to do before the game actually comes out, or before Splatfest even starts, thanks Nintendo. Like, even if they had, like, some person here, or NPCs here, pretending to play the card game just to show that that's gonna be a thing later, that would be neat. Oh, heck. used to. Nationality, wrong with that. Yeah, it kind of feels very. I'm trying to think how to put it. It's reminded me very much of, like, when you see like martial arts movies that take place in Hong Kong, and you see like those chase sequences or fight sequences that go through the Chinese marketplace, and you got people action diving through various booths and whatnot. Kind of reminds me of that. I should join Team Scissors. Oh heck. Oh, everyone. I think it's me against the world. And by the world, I just mean like 2 other teams. Heck. One thing I'm really hoping, I don't think they're going to do this, but God, I hope Nintendo proves me wrong and does this. But I'm hoping, if they bring back times 10 and times 100 matches, I don't think they'll do it for the first Splatfest at very least. But if they do bring them back, I hope they add in an option to opt out of them, because I don't want to deal with that kind of stress. Like, like, I still feel bad about, like, times 10 and times 100 matches I lost in Splat 2. I still think about those. So I would really like to not have to, like, really worry about that. Because, I'm an old man. I'm getting old. I don't want to, spend my midlife thinking about how I've done nothing but bring the rest of my teammates down with my my shortcomings. More Team Scissors players. Ugh. Where's Judd? I think I saw, like, not me personally here, but on some screenshot, I think I saw Judd in, like, on top of some surface, like on top of a building, but I don't remember where that was, though. You get down from there, you look ridiculous. I'm pretty sure I saw him on a screenshot somewhere. I just don't remember what building he was on. I don't know. Like, I know they at least showed Judd and Lil Judd on the results screen. Where the Blood 119. Good evening. Hello. I'm not 100% sure where the screenshot was. Now, granted, when I saw it, I had not gone into the demo yet, so I wasn't able to recognize anything in that area. I didn't know what anything was. I mean, honestly, I'm looking around at this very intimidating, large city, and I'm not remembering where anything is, to be honest. I feel like at this point, if you asked me to try to go back, to try to walk back to any store I've been to, I wouldn't be able to. I would just get lost. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, that's the water thing. No wonder it won't let me. Cat, where are you? Where are you, Cat? I think Judd's here. Hey, Lil Judd, are you over there with the rest of the trash? I don't think he is. Also, don't tell... Who exactly is watching us? Who is manning this camera? Excuse me. Should I be concerned? What exactly are you pointing at? What's over there that's so important? Okay, I'm wondering if maybe it's just a... Maybe that is just a camera for use for whoever's performing up there. Because I imagine, how big Splatfest are in universe. Maybe that's how they televise the performances. Who knows? nice that they show the Splatfest tees are going to look like before you join. Oh, do they? Well, I mean, I guess that was what they did before. You could just run around the town and see other people wearing it. Dark Shadow, good evening. Hello. The playable quote-unquote demo is a lot less playable than I thought it would be. These looks like... I do kind of like them. I do like... Hey, does this... Okay, that's what I was going to ask. I can't actually move the thing down. I was going to... Because I didn't check before. I was going to ask if the Splatfest tees still had ability doubler on them. And they still... The name of that shoe is You Jellies. You know what? Worst game ever. I already hate it. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Ooh. Oh. 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 Oh, we're doing this. We're doing this. The booth next to the... Oh, the... Oh, like how they were hanging from the thing? It's been forever. Jackie Dark Shadow has actually been showing up to a lot of the Dead by Daylight streams. She actually plays quite a bit. She runs the hell out of all the killers that managed to body me in 10 seconds. Ooh, what? Wait, do they have... Oh, no, they don't. I was gonna see if they had the if I could reuse my my casual trash title that I have in Animal Crossing. Apparently not. Let's see. Might want to go with chilled out. Chilled out. What else do we have here? Okay. Yeah. Let's go with chilled out. Do you have the exact opposite of youngster? Do you have a chilled out old fogey? Oh, off. There we go. Nailed it. Clock puncher. Ooh, I don't know about these. I'm a little bit iffy on a lot of them. You know what? Let's just go with, let's go with salmon. Let's not go with that. We'll just go with octo. Nailed it. Chilled out octopus. Yep, that's my name right there. Player. Just like my mama named me. I do like that I can edit that. I was not expecting to be able to do that. Alright. Head to Hotlantis, that place that they don't let me go to because I'm not at a level that they approve of that I can't get because they won't let me play the game. Nintendo! Abilities. Are there any new abilities or is everything... Oh! Okay, so this is just sub-weapons in general. It's not even specifically bombs. What are you? Surges. So, squid surges. Are those the dodge roll looking things, or is that thing that it showed where you're hanging on a wall and you rocket up the thing? Because I know I saw that in one of the in a couple of the videos. I wasn't sure if that was the which one that is. It's got the up thing. I don't know if... Still have opening game, but they still have last ditch. They still got tenacity. Villain doubler, respawn, thermal ink. Okay. Here's a filthy salmon. Nice. Can't do regular... Yeah, they don't have Turf War available for the regular Joes like us. They only gave the playable demos to certain content creators, so nice to be them, apparently. Dangerous Turf Warrior? Nice. It's for the wall? Okay. Okay. I've been here for a while. Ah, it's cool. Blood, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know right now. I do not do the thing that some people... Some of the more conceited people do, like, oh, if you don't show up to my streams, you're not a real fan. If you don't buy my merch and whatnot. I don't have merch. We don't do merch here, or any kind of. Just if you wanna, you can show up at your own leisure. I'm not gonna force that on anyone. I don't expect anyone to take time out of their day and their life just to watch an old guy play games. But yeah, Dark Shadow. I thought they would have shown. They would have let us do the training mode thing, the weapons range. But because I'd seen some clips of weapons being used at the range, but apparently those were also from content creators. So great. Okay, so that's for the wall, the squid search. Okay. So squid. Okay, I guess squid roll would have been the dodge roll. For whatever reason, even though I've personally been calling that the dodge roll, for whatever reason, when I read squid roll here, I thought it was the like the drop roll thing, or like dually rolls. I didn't even think about the actual shield dodge thing. Okay. Test range? Yeah, it would have been nice. Every time we try to enter the lobby, another Splatoon. Oh yeah, you did say it was cycling through. But yeah, all the other individual, like the special, I guess for lack of a better term, non-stackable abilities are all back. Also, this does remind me, there was a question I had before. I don't think they answered it on the on any of the previous videos that Nintendo showed. I'm wondering if if you have outfits saved to an amiibo from Splat 2, because they did say that in Splat 3 you can still use the amiibos the same way. You can put on an outfit, save it to the amiibo, then anytime you put the amiibo back on and load it, it'll bring it back. But I'm wondering if you can take an outfit from Splatoon 2, like an outfit saved to amiibo there, and then use it in 3. Now granted, if it's an article of clothing that has not been put into Splat 3, it wouldn't be possible, but I'm wondering if you can do that if that equipment is available. Like for example, the silver vest that I always have on my Octo when I use the Jet Squelcher. I have thermal ink on that, but I haven't seen that silver vest. Well, they don't have any torso gear in this game, in the demo, but I'm wondering if the like if I were to use that now, just for an example, I'm sure it would say, oh, this gear in this amiibo is not available at this time. But if later they were to add the silver vest into the game, could I then take an amiibo with Splat 2 save data and then use it on 3 to bring in my stuff? Because I really like that gear setup that I have on Splat 2, because I always use that vest with Jet Squelcher or any long distance weapon because I've got thermal ink and I love being able to track opponents and know where they are. But I don't want to go through the hassle of trying to get that specific article of clothing with that specific ability again. Like, I'm sure it'll come around eventually if I just keep my eye on the app, since they have that that app store thing where you can just buy clothes that way. But I don't want to wait for it. I just want to get it. I want to have it as soon as possible, preferably. So you're wondering? Okay. I was sure I wasn't the only one with that question, but I wasn't sure if maybe Nintendo had addressed that prior, or if they're just still leaving everyone in the dark. Well, it has the Trizuka, and that's the splatter shot. Yeah, I noticed there were some subs and some specials that weren't showing up very often. Like, I think, isn't the hammer only available in one of them? Oh, they actually have rank for the card game? Oof. Don't worry about that. Is there any other... I want to try something. Because someone said when they turned off post display, all of the posts, instead of removing the post, it changed all of them to one specific post. Like, all of the graffiti just kind of changed to one. I'm not actually seeing... Okay, I thought maybe it would... Yeah, I guess not. It might just be a glitch for some players. No, it still shows that. So I'm wondering if... Maybe I have to go into another part of the city so it reloads. Hey, cracking up again. Maybe it has to refresh it, because I want to see if if it's a glitch. If I get it as well. Oh, it just shows, it shows my post. Team 5 head. It just replaces all of the posts with mine. Oh my god, I have already taken over the city, night 1. I have claimed Splatsville for Team 5 head. You're welcome, everyone. Oh my god, that is awful. I need to put that back. That is horrible. Oh, lordy. Take a screenshot with yourself and little buddy. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about a button that's already available on all Nintendo Switch controllers. Haha, silly me. Smile. Turn off posts? Yeah, I think you could actually turn off posts in the last game too, couldn't you? I think, maybe? Like, I don't, just because I like seeing what people make. Plus, I like to screenshot the really cool-looking ones. But, yeah, you can turn it off. But, yeah, I'm telling you, man, see, you picked the wrong team. You should have gone with Team 5 head. See, it sucks being right sometimes. My goodness. I'm not... God. Oh, boy. Nailed it. Oh, goodness. Take a screenshot with a little bit. I imagine it's just like taking a screenshot with anything, because one of the posts in the city, like not these posts, but like one of the actual these posts had a little buddy sitting on top of it. I thought it was on one of these corners, but I can't find him now. Like, didn't he actually used to be on this post here? I thought he was on this one. Maybe little buddy changes locations whenever you reload into the city. Original Splatoon. Plaza, good evening. Hello. Yeah, the first time I went into the lobby, I heard cracking up, which is something I've not heard in game in years. And I think I might have peed myself a little. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I'm so glad. I'm hoping, really hoping, they bring back the Splat 1 music for actual gameplay, like to actually, you know, occasionally plays in the match. I would love to hear cracking up in an actual in-game setting, not just listening to this. Also, something I thought about was Splat 1. I should go back and play Splat 1, at least just a little. One thing I thought about, since we were thinking that maybe if you can run around in this area, because it looks like you can. I mean, it's a big open room. You know, you would be hearing this music the whole time, assuming they do keep Splat 1 music for this area. You just kind of listen to it. It wouldn't just be, you know, for the brief amount of time that, you know, between sitting in that lobby and getting thrown into a game. You can actually, like, hear it as you do whatever lobby stuff. Wait for Splatsville Saturday, play Salmon Run. Do they have Salmon Run available on Saturday? I thought that was just the Splatfest. So maybe that's what it was in the Splat 2 world premiere was just 4 hours. I remember that one was only 4 hours of Splatfest, and that was it. And Salmon Run wasn't available until the actual game dropped. And I remember that so well because it was only open for about, what was it, like 6? Was it 6 hours or 12 hours that Salmon Run was available? Salmon Run was available per shift before people started complaining, and they finally extended it to like 36 hours or so. Cracking up at best, looks to it on its own. Yeah, I actually, dude, I remember shortly after Splat 1 well, not shortly after it came out. Shortly after I found out about it, I was finding like just half-hour versions of various songs on loop, just like half-hour looping over and over, and I would just download that from YouTube. Don't tell YouTube. And I would just sit there and just listen to those constantly. Like half-hour loops of Cracking Up, Calamari Incantation, whatever other songs I was interested in from the first game. Whatever it was, at least 12 hours this time instead of a measly. Yeah, I mean, granted, I think the big thing about the first one, or not the first one, the second one being Kyrin, assuming I pronounced that right. Hello, good evening. I'm sorry if I did not. But yeah, I think their reason that it was only, not officially, but what I think it is, was the reason for it only being 4 hours was, keep in mind, they didn't quite know how popular the Switch was yet. Like, it was still pretty early in the Switch's life. They were probably still testing the waters, because, you know, we only had Splat 1 at the time, which had a dedicated fan base, but considering the Wii U sales were kind of pitiful, it was a relatively small fan base compared to, you know, other big name games and whatnot. So they were probably just kind of like, hey, we're not sure how big this game is going to be. We'll just throw a little 4-hour thing out there just to see how, just test the waters, see if people like it. You know, maybe it'll be okay. And then it gets explosive because everyone has tried it, and they're like, oh, holy crap, maybe we should have made this this Splatfest longer because so many people are all over it and they like it. I gotta play Splat 1 because disc broke. Oof. How do you break it? Wii U discs are usually pretty durable. How'd you break the Wii U disc? So I got lucky. I just kind of bought it. Oh, it was already installed on my Wii U when I first got it, because I got the at the time it was like a Black Friday sale from I don't think it was GameStop specific. It was just a Black Friday sale where you buy a Wii U. I think it was only $200, and it came with Splatoon and Smash. And I remember I already wanted Splatoon because I'd seen a friend stream it, and I was like, holy crap, funny ink shooting squid paintball game looks pretty fun. Who knew? I didn't realize it was more than just an annoying commercial. And Smash was fine. I had some interest, but by that point I was not, I wasn't a huge Smash person anymore. Let me in the single player mode, please. Let me do this too. It dropped. What did you drop it from, a skyscraper? Like those, like I used to handle Wii U discs all the time in my last job. I used to work at a used video game store, and those things are kind of tough to break. I don't know if this will let you level up because it didn't. Oh, you're right. Well, question. I don't actually remember, but in the Splatoon 2, world premiere, did you even level up? Or was it just, like, I'm pretty sure they had the, like, the ranks, like the Splatfest ranks there, like the fanboy, king and queen and champion and whatnot, but did you have, like, actual levels, or, because I don't really remember if the first world premiere had that. Yeah, Blood, that commercial. The one that sounds only slightly different from Rusty Knives on a steel trash can. And it doesn't transfer to the full one. It didn't in the Splatoon 2 one. Okay, well they did. Well, I'm imagining. Well, I'm trying to think how to put this. I don't want to convey my idea poorly, but I feel like with them not knowing initially how popular Splatoon 2 would be, if they just didn't because they didn't expect it to be as big as it is, not because they felt like they couldn't. But, it was level 1, but they did have Splatfest ranks. Yeah, that part I remember. Well, I remember the Splatfest ranks. I did not remember the numeric levels. That's the term I was looking for. There's a boulder, it's a rock. Yeah! I mean, you're not wrong. Dragon head? What? Is that new? What is this? Oh, no, I saw that before. Okay. It looks different when it's on these neon signs, and it looks kind of like a photo negative. When it invert. That's it. When it inverts the colors. See, something occurred to me. How many of those platforms are there in the city? Are there more than 2? So I remember during the Splatfest video, it showed Fry on one of these, and I think it showed Shiver on one too. But are there more than 2? Right, I forgot. Big Man is a thing. Oh my god. Oh, people are gonna. Someone's gonna want to drag me for forgetting about Big Man. I remember there was that one that I pointed out that was in front of the, in front of that surveillance camera. Yeah, this one. I remember pointing out that there was a camera here, and I was like, what are you looking at? And I realized, oh yeah, maybe it's pointing at this in case Splatfest is televised. Okay. Feels weird being level 1 again. I mean, it's not that bad. I feel like I play like a level 1 sometimes, so, it just seems like it's indicative of what you can expect from my performance come Splatfest. Can't believe... Oh god, it starts. It begins. I'm already being dragged for forgetting about Big Man. Don't tell Big Man. He might actually physically drag me. And after he finishes dragging me, he might hurl me over that over the building. He's big enough to do it. He just might. Also, I only just noticed something. When Jackie mentioned the dragon head, I was like, wait a minute, is this what he's talking about? That dragon head? And then I realized, are the different segments like different part of a dragon's body? I think they are, because this looks more like the midsection of one. So is this one like this piece back here like a tail? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's definitely tail looking. So you think maybe they just put all 3 of the pieces together at some point? Uh, 23 star in last game, being level 1 is weird. Changing level 99 to level 1. There's a person who frequently shows up to the Splat streams. They're not here at the moment. A person named Sam. I think once she got to level 99 in the second game, she just refused to talk to Judd to reset her level. She's like, nah, level star 1 does not sound as good as level 99. So she just kept 99. I was like, all right. I mean, it definitely looks more intimidating seeing a big double-digit number like that, but, I mean... I just want to know what other things in this city are going to be available, because there's... Like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, but there's more people here. I'm wondering how many of these just random doors and random, what look like openings to other areas and buildings in the city are going to be available later on. Like, not during Splatfest, but I mean later in the game's life, when they start selling, paid DLC and whatnot. Well, that one just looks like nearby battles or something. The shoal or whatever from the second game. But certain places look like they can open up. Could have got 99 star. Yeah, but that takes a very long time, though. Like, I played Splat a decent amount. I kind of started falling off in the past several months. But, like, after I got 99, I think I only got as far as, like, star... I want to say I'm in, like, the late teens, low 20s in star levels. Like, I didn't circle back to star 99. I sure as heck didn't do that. Same runs near the lobby. Yeah, I remember, running by the Salmon Run area and recognizing the music. Like, I don't know if the lobby music is going to change at all. Assuming that what I'm hearing isn't, like, the remains of a... Not remains, but, like, the faint sound, the faint hint of a remix. Because I remember hearing the music from the Salmon Run video that they showed, and I remember immediately liking that. Is it? Yeah, it was this one. Kinda... Like, it does sound different. It does sound a little bit different. But I remember hearing the new Salmon Run music and instantly thinking, you know what? Already, the new music is worlds better than that newer Salmon song that they put in 2. Because now they started with the basic stage song and then the boss song, but they added a second basic stage song later in the game, and I honestly wasn't a fan of that. Like, I didn't hate the new song, but it just wasn't as good as the 2 starting songs for Salmon. You can tell the difference? Yeah. Yeah, very. Oh, goodness. I'm wanting to just try to find more anything. Like I'm trying to grasp at any little tidbit of information or some kind of substance that I can find in what little they're giving us for this city. Because, it'd be so much, more informative if we could actually test out training mode, but... Last Nintendo decided we can't have fun until Splatfest. Tomorrow I just try to keep an eye on Twitter, the official Nintendo Twitters, not the 12 dozen fake Nintendo Twitter accounts that love farting out false information, and see if maybe they open up a little bit more stuff. Did that... Hold on. I feel like I must have been seeing something. Did that did that jellyfish just kind of fall out of the sky? Oh, no, never mind. Okay, he's on that platform. I was seeing that fish, just kind of saw him fall from somewhere. And you can kind of see the jellyfish in the middle. I saw him fall, but I didn't see where he fell from. So I just kind of assumed that he fell out the top of the screen and he was somehow on a building. Alright, no, he was just on that little okay. Alright, he's just on the little vehicle. It's fine. It's fine. He only suffered a fall of about 3 feet. It's okay. False alarm. Don't be panicked. Don't panic. He's fine. See, he's fine. Are you fine? Yeah, he's okay. Look at him. He's having the time of his life. He's great. Yeah, look at that little gelatinous head of his. He's doing great. That is the life of the party right there. That's the guy right there. You think Big Man is life party? No, this dude. That guy. That guy right there. Party doesn't start till he walks in. But I think this might be about as much. Oh, yeah, Jameson did say you could. Okay, you could just flat out see the just stretched out what all of the shirts are. Okay, all right, this is neat. Let's get a good view of the shirts before you pick one. Assuming you pick shirts specifically by fashion statement, which I wouldn't agree with. But I mean, if it's your call, you do it. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for tonight. I would have liked if there was actual gameplay to be had in this little demo of ours. So I'm gonna call it here. I will say this. While I do plan on streaming tomorrow, it's not going to be anything Splatoon related. It's going to be something drastically different. Saturday, however, I definitely plan on streaming the level 23 star. Oh, in Splat 2. Okay, I didn't actually remember my level. I think once I got to star, everything just kind of glazed over my brain. I didn't process anything after that. Saturday, though, when we actually get the Splatfest, since I did get the day off work, I'm planning, assuming everything goes right, to attempt to stream the whole Splatfest. I hope. I don't think I've done a 12-hour stream before. And I might need to improvise as far as food goes. But you know what? I think I'm up to the challenge. Looked back at the last... Oh, the last Splat stream. Okay. I was about to say, the last stream. The last stream I played Dead by Daylight, and that's just people getting murdered horribly. That's has nothing to do with Splatoon. What from the last stream? But yeah, on Team Paper, gonna go with, gonna try to stream all 12 hours of the Splatfest Saturday morning. And we'll see how it goes from there. Hopefully they allow us to actually test out some of the weapons. They open up training mode a little bit before game time. I'm not holding my breath for it, but I'm gonna hope. You know, hope for the best, expect the worst. But Saturday noon? Yeah, more or less noon depending on time zone. Ish. Sort of. But yeah, everyone, thanks for stopping by, sticking around for as long as you did. You have a great night and take care of yourselves and others.